Hi, I'm Ebony and welcome to the Cultured Corner.
So hi guys, I did an introduction, but this is the first part of me reviewing the How to Build Bulletproof Self-Confidence Guide by Matt Gray. And so, like I said, it just looks like this, like it's a whole page of doodles and stuff. And so I split it up into 4 parts. There's a main part of it that's 11 methods to confidence, which we're going to do last. But before then, I split the 6 different aspects of the page into 3. And so the first one is about the fear of the unknown. And if you don't know what that means, it's essentially about being so scared of what might come tomorrow that you never take the first step today. And there's a couple of reasons that could happen. It could be to do with your past experiences and the things that you expect because of that. It could be because it's completely new and you have no clue what's on the other side of the door and you allow fear to stop you. And it can also be like just having so many questions, like, okay, but how am I going to do this and how am I going to do that? It's like when you hear people say that they followed an intuitive nudge to do this thing and they didn't know how it was going to work out, you have to commend their bravery, because it takes a lot of bravery to do that, and it takes a lot of confidence. You have to let go of your identity and who you feel like you are and allow yourself to be in each moment. You have to allow your emotions to surface, which is kind of the harder part. But yeah, I'm going to speak about I'm going to go through what he says in here. So the first thing, what I did was I drew out his thing. I separated it into sections and then I did it on the other side. So I'm trying to correlate the sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says talk less and do more. So the reason why I mentioned like having so many questions about what's gonna happen at step 8, you don't need to worry, because step 1 is gonna guide you to step 2. Step 2 is gonna guide you to step 3. And so if you only speak about what is necessary to speak about and ask questions about what's necessary to ask questions about, and that's not saying to like be quiet and put up, because there's like a balance of that, right? But when it comes to the actions of, you said that you wanted to do this thing, I'm gonna need you to go and do it, instead of talking about it and worrying about it and asking people about it and all of these things. The other thing that he says here, so he's got like 3 stages, right? The first one says challenges are opportunities. So let go and let life surprise you with gifts. And I was saying this in a video on my other channel where, how did I just lose my train of thought? If you encounter a problem, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to stop. It means that it gives you an opportunity to be creative, to solve it, because problems and challenges are things to be solved, not things to be avoided and blocked out and all of those things. And that leads on to the second point, which says to stop resisting. And so if you're aware that there's a problem, I need you to face it, because the longer you avoid it, the longer you try to push it to the back, the bigger it's gonna become. And so it says here space, spirit, and skills. And so there's no other information, it's just in a pyramid. And for me, I take it as, take the space to figure out what is the challenge that you're facing, how you do feel about it, and get all of that stuff out. Make sure you journal. And how is it making you feel? Do you feel capable? Do you feel worthy of this challenge? Little Sims has a song and she says, I know that I was chosen to choose whatever chooses me. I was chosen to handle whatever chooses me, or something like that. And having that mindset will gear you up to face your challenges, even if you feel like you don't have the tools to overcome them. The second one says spirit. So once you've taken the space and you've figured out how you feel, you need to align your spirit with what you actually want. So with whatever challenge it is, you want to overcome it. You want the solution to the problem. And so who do you need to be? What do you need to let go of? Who do you need to forgive? All of those things in order to be in that spiritual alignment. And then the last thing is the skills. What skills do you have that is going to help you to overcome this challenge? And again, this could be, I don't know if this is the right context of soft skills and hard skills, but I'm going to say like internal skills such as forgiveness, such as discipline, such as patience. Or it could be, well, those are kind of qualities, not skills. But to me, they're skills. You have to implement them. And then the external ones might be, oh, well, I'm a really good handyman, so maybe I can do something with that. I don't know. Just what practical skills do you have that are going to help you with your problem solving? And then the third part says to find your tribe and win. And so once you're in the stage where you understand yourself, you've taken the space, you've aligned your spirit with your desired goal, and you've looked at your skills and decided how you're going to apply them to the challenge, you don't have to do it by yourself. And whether it's your tribe who can support you and cheer you on, or who can also add to you overcoming the challenge, that's what I need you to do. And so it says, it's that, not ikag, I don't know what the actual word is right now, but you know there's the 3 circles about finding your purpose. There's 4 here, and it says, what do you love, what do you need, or what does the world need, what can you be paid for, and what are you good at? And finding the thing in the middle of those 4 will give you your purpose, and you use that purpose to engage with your tribe. Once you find your purpose, you'll find other people who are living on purpose. So don't worry, just you have to actually detach from people who aren't, and that takes confidence, because they're gonna point at you and say that you're weird. They're gonna say this and they're gonna say that, and you're not gonna care, because you have confidence within yourself to know that the challenge that you experienced was on purpose, and it was so that you could overcome it, so that you could step into purpose, so that you can see that you can be more, you can do more, you can have more, that you're not limited, all of those things. And so yeah, if you're scared of the unknown, you are less likely to face a challenge, because it's like, I don't know what's on the other side of it. I don't know how to approach it. I don't know, instead of going to find out. And so if you are scared, I would say to, I guess, listen to this video and look at that. A part of the letting go and a part of the taking space and aligning your spirit is looking at what your fears are. Why am I afraid? Why is this making me so uncomfortable? Why does this challenge, why does this mountain seem so big? It's always going to be your perception. And know that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And if you don't believe that, then you're crazy, because there's so many examples of people finding the light at the end of the tunnel. So just make sure you're tuning into those and not into the stories of people who gave up, who settled, and things like that. So make sure you stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be about external validation, and continuing to review this resource by Matt Gray. I'm Ebony Omolara, and we are rising in confidence.